Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody. My name is Lena. I have been wanting to start this YouTube channel for literally so long. So my plan is to upload a couple of videos of my signature classes to begin with. Starting today with a magic mindful morning vinyasa. That's gonna be about like 30 to 45 minutes, depending on whether you want to take your Shavasanas, which I strongly recommend. And yeah, I would say you grab everything you need, maybe pop on a playlist of your choice. I have my bolster, you don't need it, don't worry. I'm also having my blocks ready. But also don't worry if you don't have them. A couple of big books or something will do, anything else you have in your house. And I'm ready when you are. Starting in this comfortable seat, where you want to sit just at the very edge, allowing the knees to drop down in front of you. Hands down on the knees, and we will roll the shoulders back a couple times. Closing our eyes as we go. And with the shoulders rolled back and down, this is where we're gonna stay, just for the first few moments to arrive. And what I want my flows or all my practices to be is very mindful. So can you pick up like really, really quiet noises surrounding you? Maybe it's the breath, your heartbeats, birds singing, neighbors making sounds. So you want to start close to yourselves and then expand your attention. What is it that you can hear? Approaching it all with a sense of curiosity. We have our eyes closed, basically everything softened down from the forehead, down to the toes. The next sense is taste. Have you had anything to eat or to drink? They can maybe still taste your taste buds on your tongue, in your mouth. Is there any aroma in the air surrounding you that you can pick up? Maybe you lit a candle, you have one of those fancy air humidifiers, whatever they're called, with essential oils. Maybe it's just the smell of coffee. Moving to the sense of touch. How does it feel where you're touching the mat? How do your clothes gently hug your bodies? How does that make you feel? Sticking with this feeling, I invite you to find this gentle breeze at the very tip of your nostrils as you take those big inhales. Exhale through the mouth. Big inhales through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more. And continue to breathe through the nose. And I invite you to go for this flow of breath. No pauses in between. Just soft in and exhales. Give it 2 more deep breaths. Extra long exhales. And then gently drop the chin down to the chest. Feel this heaviness right there in the neck. And I invite you to just rub your hands together, if necessary, if you're not warm enough already. And place your warm hands right on the neck, giving yourselves a little massage. Wherever you feel a little stiff, sore maybe, or just as a little good deed for yourselves. Slowly rolling yourselves up. Feel free to blink open the eyes. I invite you to bring the palm of your hand all the way to where your third eye would be, and we'll just gently find some circles there. Soft little massages, activating the body, breath, everything connection. Change the direction of your circles. And from there, start slowly tapping, again with the base of your hand, right where you just were. Take those gentle taps up to the very crown of the head. And then join in with the second hand to just tap gently onto the temples, like a subtle lift, and move it to the cheekbones. And from there, onto the collarbones, this time with the base of the hands, just tapping it. Maybe finding a little rhythm here and there. And take your right hand, tap your left arm, the upper side, and then the lower side. Change the arms. Really, really gently. This is not about punishing yourselves, but to get this nice connection, body and mind and the breath. And we'll rub our hands together. Interlace the fingers, push them to the front, big reach upwards, inhale. Shoulders to the ears, exhale, drop them down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, drop. One last time. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, drop. And drop the arms to the center. And find a couple stretches for the wrists, for the hands. Okay. We'll end with the hand lotion that you imagine having on. Rub it in big time. To your wrists, to each and every one of your fingertips. So, and if you're still sitting on something, it's time to remove that. And we will also change the cross of the legs in front of us. We always pick our favorite side, don't we? We inhale, lift the arms over the sides. Exhale, hands down through heart center, sitting extra nice and tall. We inhale, reach it up again. To exhale, find some cactus arms, drawing the shoulder blades together, strong fingers. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we cactus. One more time, we lift. And exhale, we twist it to the right side. Okay, left hand onto the right knee, gazing behind, over the back shoulder. Lifting our chin and chest slightly. Because we're proud to be here. We made the choice to do YouTube yoga, class. And we're going to stick with it. Okay, inhale, slowly lift the arms up. And exhale, take it to the other side. Big twist, where you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit more. One more deep breath in. So exhale, come to center, lifting the arms up big time, and we'll end with the hands through heart center down. And take the hands out in front as we come to all fours. Okay, first thing we do, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, check. We will shake out our head. Release through the jaw, shake out the shoulders, shake out the hips. Maybe tap our feet. Okay, we spent some time working on our wrists already. It's time to focus on those ankles. So taking the hands behind you. You can also take them onto some blocks. Just make sure you have the fingers pointing towards yourselves. Lifting the chest up. Head just at a comfortable position. And then maybe you can lift the knees. Okay. Maybe finding a couple rocks. Knowing you don't have to do this. This is just an option. To also stretch your wrists a tiny bit. I'm going to squeeze the shoulders together. 3 more breaths. And slowly release. Take it forwards again. We'll find some cat and cows. We inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, push the floor away, round through the spine. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we round. Couple more times. And from there, tucking the toes under, flying the bottoms up high for a downward facing dog. Okay. Whether that's your first one of the day or not, shake out the head. Release everything. Maybe bend one knee at a time. See how that goes. And we will bend both knees. Take the knees kind of a little closer to the ground as we gaze forwards. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale, we bend, gaze forwards. Exhale, extend. Your last time, gazing forwards, and then slowly walking the feet into the hands, arriving in your forward folds, Uttanasana. Okay, whether your arms just hang down, you may shift from side to side, or you give yourselves a big hug. This is where you choose how you want to target those back sides of your legs. Head nice and soft. Give it one big releasing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bending the knees, slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Ending with a big shoulder roll back. And we'll go ahead, take the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center down. One more big reach over the side. Inhale. To exhale, fold it down forwards again. We inhale, find a half lift, straight spine, making sure you bend those knees if you need to. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, place both hands down, step the right foot back. We'll ground the right hand down as well, lifting the left arm up, finding a couple circles to the back and to the front. We'll frame the foot, make the way to a plank. And for our vinyasas, which just means like a flow and arrangement of poses, by the way, you can come through the knees or in a straight line on your toes, hug the elbows in, just come to this halfway point, then think forward and upwards, dive it through into a cobra or up dog. Nice, squeezing the elbows in, shoulders roll back and down, inhale. And exhale, make it back to downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. We'll bend the knees again, take the gaze forwards. Step, jump, or float to our Uttanasanas again. Holding, hugging, hanging loose, whatever it is that you need. And then slowly, taking the roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling the shoulders back and down. Inhale, we lift the arms. Exhale, hands through heart center down. Lifting up one more time. Inhale. To exhale, fold it down forwards. Bending the knees. Inhale, we half lift, straight spine. Exhale, place both hands down, stepping the left foot back this time. For your easy twist, left hand grounds down. Right arm draws those circles to the front, to the back. Seeing how that feels. Then we frame the foot, step the front foot back into plank. Maybe you want to go for a straight line this time, or again through the knees, halfway down, forward and through, to up dog or cobra with the elbows bent, and to downward facing dog. 3 big breaths, shaking it out if you need to. We'll bend the knees, gaze forwards. This time as you step, jump, or float, you want to make the way to a malasana. Let me just turn around. Okay, a yogic squat where the toes point outsides, hands to prayer. You might open up a little bit more with the elbows. And then, all ninja style, we'll turn one knee down. See if we can be light on our feet. Beautiful. And from there, extend. There's like a wide-legged fold. You can take the toes back to the front. And hang down heavy. Heel toe the toes, the feet inwards. We'll bend through the knees, slowly roll it up again. Shoulder rolls back. And again, we'll take an inhale, lift. Exhale, hands come through heart center, and we sit it down into a chair. All right, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, place the hands down. Stepping our right leg back. In our easy twist, lifting the left arm, drawing your circles again. To then close, flow through a vinyasa of your choice. Cobra or up dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. We'll lift our right leg up all the way to the sky. Inhale. Bend the knee as well. Maybe give those ankles a little circle in each direction. Keep the upper body kind of stable. And we'll slowly take in the knee forwards to the nose. Inhale. Exhale, press it back, 3-legged dog. Knee to same elbow. Exhale, press it back. And bring the knee forwards to step through. We'll arrive in our sprinter and take it up all the way to your high lunges. Okay, we inhale right there, bend through this front knee, heel elongates back and down, hands through heart center. One more big reach of the arms to open to cactus. Take the hands into prayer from here. We'll shift onto the front foot, finding a tree pose. Okay, so just so you know, you can also have the foot down, finding your balance, or help yourselves, just not on the knee, but finding the stability to push the pelvis forwards. All right, we inhale right there. Exhale, release. One more big breath in. To exhale, release the leg, shoot it backwards. A closed hip into warrior 3. Wiggle, wobble for 3, for 2, for 1, and step it back. Frame the foot through a vinyasa, or come to a child's pose, or wherever else
You can take a couple deep breaths. Beautiful. Bending the knees, making the way. We'll meet in Uttanasana. Hang heavy, hug, whatever. And then we'll slowly roll ourselves up again. Shoulders roll back and down. We inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands down, fold it forwards. Inhale, half lift, straight spine. And exhale, both hands down, stepping the left foot back. Easy twist. Drawing your circles to the front and to the back. Framing the foot. Make it to a plank. And you flow through your vinyasas. Remember, through the knees in a straight line, up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog or child's pose. And when we're there, lifting the left leg up all the way. For your three-legged dog, circling through the ankles. Deep breaths. Letting loose the neck, the head. And then we'll take in the knee forwards, hover in high plank. Exhale, press it back. Knee to same elbow. Boop. Exhale, press it back. And take the knee in through. Step it there. Lift to high lunge. We inhale right there. Exhale, hands through heart center down. Bend a little bit more. We inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to cactus. Take the hands to a prayer. You know what's up. Weight onto the front foot. And into your trees. Finding your balance, activating your inner thigh muscles so the foot can stay stable. One more deep breath, lifting the chin, release the leg, shoot it back to a warrior three. Beautiful. For 3, for 2, for 1, step it back, move it into your plank. Your chance to move through a vinyasa, up dog cobra, downward facing dog, or have a sip of water, any other stretch you like, maybe your child's poses. In fact, after a couple breaths in down dog, do also make the way into your child's poses, where big toes are touching, where the knees are slightly opened. So the belly, the chest have space to be. And find 3 extra deep breaths again. Into the belly, in and out through the nose. And we'll slowly meet back in our downward facing dogs. Okay, lifting our right legs all the way up again. This time straight forwards, move it through, lifting it up to high lunge. We inhale here, exhale hands through heart center. Whoops. We'll inhale open, exhale cactus. Hands to your hearts, moving it into the tree, yet again. All right, so maybe you want to take the arms up or someplace else where it feels good. Big, big inhale. Exhale, shoot the leg back, warrior three. Okay, but we will add on top right there. Can you take the right hand down? Push through the leg, maybe lift the arm to the side, find a half moon. And finally, we'll take a big step back. Opening up to warrior two. Now the heels are in one straight line. Fierce look right there. We'll inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, find the hand on the inside of the leg. As you move into a Trikonasana, let me just turn around for you. And should you have your blocks, Perfect time to use them to bring the floor a little closer and take this push upwards to the ceiling. We'll slowly come to the front, frame the foot, and step it to plank for your second to last vinyasa. And then to lift the left leg all the way to the sky. Straight in between forwards, step it through, and we will lift up high for high lunge. Inhale right there, stretch, stretch. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more big reach. So exhale, cactus. Weight onto this front foot, hands at a prayer. Taking it to a tree. Wherever your foot ends up, push your hips forwards. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale, send this leg back. Warrior 3. All right, standing leg is slightly bent. And get ready to find your half moons here on the other side. Also feel free to use your props there, pushing back as if you were actually pushing someone with your flexed foot. Maybe can you take the gaze upwards to the hand? This is tough. For 3, for 2, for 1, big step back into warrior 2. Nice. Finding your strong lines first. We inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, finding your triangle. Arm on the inside. I'll yet again turn around. And just imagine you're really, really thin, like a sheet of paper. So your hips come slightly to the front. Beautiful. We inhale. And exhale, take it to the front again. Block away for your last vinyasa. Take it through your variation. To downward facing dog. And just before we make it down, one more deep breath. We'll find the movement to the front again. Step, jump, float. All right, into your malasanas. We've been here before, opening up to the sides, maybe holding a little bit higher. Okay. So if that's something you want to try, or that's already in your practice, and you feel safe, this might be the perfect place for your crow pose, Bakasana, where you place the hands down in front of you. Lift your hips up from here, trying to bring the knees in towards the armpit. If you're very sweaty, it might not be the best idea. All right. See if you can balance on your triceps, lifting one foot at a time. Taking the gaze to the front, kind of up. Maybe you can float both legs. Maybe it's not for you today. We'll meet back in our malasanas. And in your malasanas is where you can try to keep the spine straight. Very elegant. Lift the arms up. And really, really gracefully, we'll make the way onto our bottoms. Okay. Find a big hug right there. Chin to chest. Big breaths, round spine. And hold on to the backs of your thighs. Nothing is behind you. And you'll just find a couple rocks, or actually there's my mic behind me. So you find the subtle rocks downwards until we just come and rest here on our backs. Pull in both legs. Sway from side to side. Stretching both the legs and the arms to the ceiling, circling wrists and ankles. This always cracks. Don't worry. One direction and the other one. If it feels good, like you have two options. Either grab the feet from the outside, find a happy baby, or you go glue the soles of your feet together for a Supta Baddha Konasana, more restorative right now. And wherever you end up, wiggle yourselves into the most comfortable place you can be. And take those big breaths again. Aware of your heartbeats, of the quality of your breath. And we will all meet, hugging the knees in. Alright, and letting the knees drop over to one side. It doesn't really matter which one. You're on your own here. We will do both. Gazing away from the knees. Feel free to pretzel the legs up if that's something you enjoy. Separate the chin from the chest a tiny bit. And let gravity just work its magic. 5 deep breaths. And then slowly turn to the center. Find the lower spine, lower back on the ground. And go ahead, drop the knees over to the other side. Maybe the same variation that you found before, maybe something a little different according to what your body needs. Arms out in T or however comfortable, but try to keep the shoulder blades down, lifting the chin slightly. And we have 5 big breaths here as well. Feel free to close your eyes. When you're done with the 5th breath, turn it onto the backs again. And really, any other stretch, you can just pause the recording, add that in. This will come to an end, and you can find your Shavasanas. If you have time for that, which I suggest you should take the time for it. All right, so if you have also a couple blocks, props, whatever, I love to put something underneath my knees and come to rest. Should you not have the time, short disclaimer, you can just hop off here, leave me some notes in the comments how you enjoyed it, and have an awesome day. If you're up for relaxation, short and sweet Shavasana, where the shoulder blades are separated, the palms may face the ceiling, but really wherever your body can come to rest. Those are all just suggestions. Noticing if you hold some retention someplace. And the legs and the arms and the neck maybe that you could release or let go of. It's your chance to make this as comfortable as you can be. Maybe just a single % more comfortable. Until the body is just still. And we'll try to find the same with our minds. So the focus right now is on your heart space. You might have built some warmth, some energy, and I invite you to feel into that. Maybe you can visualize a ball of energy like a sun in your heart. Maybe it's just another sensation. However it comes to you, bask in this feeling. Notice how the warmth streams to the fingertips, all the way through your legs, to the toes as well. Slowly deepening your breaths into the belly, into the heart. Release. And the breath just creating those little waves through the body so you find even more softness. Feel free to move the fingers, the toes, stretch to all sides, yawn, whatever you need to do. However you want to wish that, find your way to a comfortable seat. Maybe with the eyes still closed or the gaze softened down, feel free to prop yourselves up again. We'll end on a comfortable note. Dropping the knees down, the hands right there on the knees, and we'll roll the shoulders back. We will just seal this practice with both of our hands on our hearts. Maybe still feeling those pulses, those gentle sensations. And we will release the breath. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, release. Dropping the chin to the chest. You're bowing in front of yourselves, in front of everyone else in this little YouTube community as well. And when you're ready, have the hands to prayer, the thumbs touching the heart space. You roll up, open your eyes as you go. And this is it. This was my first flow here on YouTube. My Instagram handle is LENA YOGA.
I do have some other offers that you might want to check out. And otherwise, just stay tuned for the next video. Next up will be Stretch and Unwind, another one of my classics that I've been teaching for a while, more restorative one. Yeah, but do let me know how you liked it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again on your mats wherever you are. Bye!